Shalom Akim. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. This is Judge James, chapter 5, verse 10. Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering and of patience. Behold, we count them happy which endure. All right, so that's going to be the name of this lesson. All right, enduring the suffering and enduring the patience. Okay, enduring the test of time, really. In time, everything is revealed, whether you love something or whether you just, are infatuated with it. Whether you really, have a desire for something, or really was, or if it was just a fad, a phase. And those that come out on the other side, all right, with bumps and bruises, all right, battle scars, those are going to be the ones happy. All right, like a successful businessman. All right, there was many nights he stayed up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just busting his ass by himself. All right, thinking in his head, man, when I had my job, it was just a lot easier. Well, I don't need to do this shit no more. I ain't making bread like that, you know. But when the money start coming in, he's happy. He's happy. People are seeing that success, that successful, 6-figure business. Same thing with us in this truth. Okay? Every night, every day you grinding. All right? Which damn near every second of every day we grinding, man. All right? Grinding meaning, either studying, meditating upon the precepts. All right? Or just fighting off demons. That's considered works, man. So it says, behold, we count them happy which endure. You have heard of the patience of Job. Job was a prime example. Day in and day out, grinding, man. All right, fighting off those wicked thoughts from his friends, from his boys. All right, fighting over his own weak thoughts. And have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and of tender mercy. Now, when I was thinking of this lesson, I was thinking about the prophet Noah, and just think about him being the only one. All right. And I would say, his sons also believed, because they got on the ark with him. Their wives, I would say they also believed too, because they got in the ark with him. But 8 people out of thousands, so they was talking shit. The fuck this motherfucker talking about? It's snowing. I mean, it's raining again. But it says we count them happy which endure. Hey, what about Joseph? All right, one of the patriarchs, man. One of our forefathers, Joseph, which is the father of Ephraim and Manasseh. His brother was talking cash shit against him, man. The dreams that he was having, they were making it seem like something was wrong with him. All right, but guess what? When it came time, they was looking up to him. Hey, Noah. Again, I bring that back out because when them floods came down, guess who they had in their mind? Noah. Guess who was safe and dry, and out of harm's way? Noah. Guess who was getting destroyed? Those that scoffed. So this is a heavy scripture, man. And we gotta endure. We gotta endure the sufferings, the day-to-day, from co-workers to family members to mental thoughts. All right, doubt, fatigue, all of that. You gotta endure that shit, man. We count them happy which endure. What was that? to remain. Those that remain, we count them happy. All right. To endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatments. All right. Another one I'm thinking of is the prophet Isaiah. Let me grab that. Isaiah 49. Isaiah 49 and 5. Actually, I'll start at the top. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. The Lord hath called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother hath he made mention of my name. All right. And as I read it out loud, going through this lesson in the spirit, he said this to confirm that the Lord was dealing with him, man. Showing you that others was talking shit against him, man. Others, tried to overthrow his faith. And he had made my mouth like a sharp sword, and the shadow of his hand have he hid me, and made me a polished shaft, and his quiver have he hid me. Isaiah knew he had 100% truth, man. So it also goes to show you that there's nothing wrong with boasting that the Lord is with you. And said unto me, thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified. Then I said, and that's the gift of faith, as is written of in Ephesians 2 and 8. Then I said, I have labored in vain, I have spent my strength for naught and in vain. Yet surely my judgment is with Yahweh, and my work with my God. All right? Because it don't matter what it looked like on the outward appearance. It don't matter what it looked like, at that particular moment, but what it's going to be. Okay? We got to really envision ourselves getting beamed up in them chariots. We got to envision ourselves being able to eat in these trying times. The Lord said his servants shall eat. We're not out there freezing our asses off or, in the hot, scorching sun for nothing. All right? Giving up, your life or your so-called life, forsaking this world for the Lord. The Lord don't forget that, man. He said it's a light thing. Salakia, verse 5. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him. So Isaiah, he had that confidence about him, man. Like, yeah, this shit is unfair, but I'm special. These niggas ain't, man. The Lord ain't dealing with these dudes. The Lord is dealing with me. All right? From the dreams we get, man, from, to the revelations the Lord blesses with in the spirit. The Lord's dealing with, brothers, man. And of course we say us of the hopeful elect, but only the elect is getting up out of here, man. So you got to have the faith that the elect would have. And now saith Yahweh that formed me from the womb to be his servants, to bring Jacob again to him. Though Israel be not gathered, yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of Yahweh, and my power shall be my strength. Okay, so happy shall he be that endureth. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 11. Verse 26, our forefather Moses, esteeming the reproach of Yahweh Shai, Hebrews 11 and 26, greater riches than the treasures in Egypt. I'll read it again, Salakia. I'll start at 24. By faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, esteeming All right. See, to lead, to go before, to be a leader, command, esteeming the reproach of Yahweh Shai, greater riches, you know. So he's persuaded that it's better to suffer for the Lord than to live it up. As it says, greater riches than the treasures in Egypt, for he had respect unto the recompense of the reward. So he had respect unto the end goal, the payment. The payment is salvation from certain destruction. These people out here, man, they just waiting to die, man. You know? Think about this yesterday, man. I was going into, about to go into the house, and I seen this big ass raccoon, man. I was like, man, we need the Lord, man. Imagine, the Lord put a spirit on a damn raccoon or Wolverine, just tear your ass up. Which that's gonna happen. All right. As a matter of fact, I seen the older brother out there in South Carolina. He had did a lesson going into how you have angry squirrels just tearing people up because they're not giving them no food out there in New York. I don't remember which part it is, but according to Job 5, the elect don't got to worry about that. As a matter of fact, the scriptures say the elect shall be at peace with the beasts of the field. Okay? So you can have a damn wolf following you, not to attack you, but to, keep other people from attacking you. Okay? And that's just one of the recompenses. 7 women, spiritual powers. The Lord said, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, I will make a way to escape. And call hello Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah for that. All right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 44. I was just reading it. verse 17. Noah was found perfect and righteous. In the time of wrath, he was taken in exchange for the world. Therefore was he left as a remnant unto the earth when the flood came. So all them, all them nights or whatever, all those days where shit was just OD hectic, I'm quite sure, that when them rains came down, he was like, woof, man, I'm glad I listened. And that's how we gonna be, man. I'm glad I listened. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. We count them happy which endure. As a matter of fact, let's get the word happy. Yeah, I'll finish it off with that. I'll finish it off with the scripture. James 5:11. Behold, we count them happy which endure. The word happy meaning to pronounce blessed. And Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, speaks about how let me see. Because even the heathen, the prideful Edomite, the prideful Moabite, they can be like, damn, they looked him out. God look, hey, that was in, what was that, Psalms 126. The heathen, so the scriptures speak about how the heathen going to say, surely the Most High have done good things for them. The heathen, the prideful heathen. And they're going to say that about all Israel. As the scriptures say, the least of them shall be as King David. All right. So if the Most High did good things for all Israel, how much more the elect, man? Who's going to be, who the Lord gave power to judge over all Israel. As the judges of the people are, so are the people. You know? So if all Israel is decked out and beautiful and on point in the spirit, how much more the elect? Okay? But this is Psalms, Salakia, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 2. Salakia, verse, when I start at the top. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed. All right? The heathen that got, riches on top of riches, vaults of gold, all that the heart can wish for, they're going to be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. So far beyond all that they look for. You just imagine that, just jaw dropping. Like, what the fuck? They was really serious. They was really telling the truth. Yeah. Yep. So behold, we count them blessed which endure. We count them blessed which endure. Okay? So with that, shalom to the elect.